Hi, I am Angel Ribo with Mindalia TV, and we are here at the Conscious Life Expo. We are so blessed and honored to be here today with Deirdre Hade. How are you?
Excellent. So happy to be here with you, Angel.
Absolutely, thank you. So to start off, I would like to ask you, because you consider yourself a mystic.
Yes.
Mystic is a very special term. What makes you so special, Deirdre?
Well, I don't really know if I'm so special, but I was born with a gift to be able to see the other worlds, the other realities, and I've been reporting back to this reality my entire life. What I see, what I experience. And for many years, I really didn't know what to call myself. And then as I was doing research, as I got older, I said, oh, that's what I am. I'm a mystic. That's what a mystic does. You communicates between the worlds and brings the messages back for us.
And how have you been using your gift throughout your life?
Well, I've been very lucky that my gift really has come to help save lives, help my family, help people I love. My first vision, I was 3.5, and I was standing in front of a pine tree. The pine tree told me that he was my grandfather, and I believed him. And a cloud opened up, and I saw a pickup truck run over my baby brother's tent where he was sleeping, and I ran to that tent. I grabbed my brother, ran out, and a pickup truck did go over the tent. And my parents were just, in shock, and that really started it. That from then on, I had many visions, many premonitions, and I've had them up to this day.
Wow, I was having goosebumps right now while you were explaining this experience. And you also consider yourself as a Radiance Healing, is that correct? Is that accurate?
Yes, correct.
So can you please tell me how does that work?
Yes, so Radiance Healing is really when you tap into your divine essence, your soul. And we all have that essence in us. I call that radiance because it's a radiating energy like the sun. When I was 16, my mother was diagnosed with terminal breast cancer, and we thought that she would die in a year. A light came into the room, and the light healed my mother enough that she lived 13 years, and the light said that it was radiance. So that's where it first started.
Wow. What a family full of blessings, thanks to you.
Many, well, I feel blessed by my family.
Wow. How do you help people today?
Well, today I really consider myself a guide to open the doors for you to have a mystical experience, for you to be able to experience these worlds of light, of premonition, of knowing, of intuition. And that's what I do with many people, one-on-one. Everyone has the ability. Sometimes you just need to have a clearing, an energetic clearing, so that you can tap into that place within yourself.
Is that something that we can do by ourselves?
Yes, it helps to have a guide. I know people who have spontaneously meditated and then opened the doors to being able to see these other worlds. But I found it helps to have a guide, and that's really my service and my purpose, to be here to help you make that happen.
Wow. You brought with you a very beautiful book that I was actually having a look at yesterday. So could you tell us more about it, please?
Yes, this is the Not So Little Book of Surprises. And it's called this because it was going to be a little book, but my husband, Will Arntz, who made the movie What the Bleep Do We Know years ago, wanted to make a book of my seeings and the messages I've received from angels and God and the natural world. And he called it a book of surprises because he said they were so surprising. But then we worked with my photographer, Andre Balog, and the photos were so beautiful that we decided we have to make it a big book. So it's the Not So Little Book of Surprises, and I'll just show you, some of the photos are so,
Yep.
they're so beautiful of Andre's.
Yes.
So that's what we made.
Wow, excellent.
It's really an oracle book, Angel. It's a book that when it speaks to you, you can ask a question and open it up and put your finger on the page and you will receive a message. I've had so many people, actually people that are here right now who have called me and said, I can't believe I opened the book and this message came to me. It's exactly what I needed.
Is that something that we can do personally before opening the book to actually increase the likelihood of being heard?
Absolutely. What I recommend to you is that you hold the Not So Little Book of Surprises and place your hands on it, quieten the mind, and ask the presence, whatever name you like to call the creator, and just say, oh, please speak to me, please bring to me the message, connect with my heart and soul. And then you can ask a question, or you can say, oh, I just want to know something. And then you just, open the book anywhere, and then just put your hand across it, and then, oh, okay, this feels good. So I landed on the angel. And
what a coincidence.
And it says here, our creator, the angels and ascended masters are praying that you begin to see beyond the veils of this world, because you can truly see. You will receive the access code, your key to enter into the alternative reality of oneness.
Goosebumps again.
That's what they want you to know today.
What a blessing. We have to hang out around you more often.
Oh, please do. I love that. That would make me happy.
Excellent, excellent. So I would like to know, because, we rush all the time. We don't have really that much of time to sit down, buy a book, read a book. And also, some people might even have similar gifts, but they don't know that they have them.
Right.
Would there be any advice that you could give Mindalia TV viewers today, so that maybe they have been feeling or perceiving something and you can help them, discover what they have inside? Yes,
absolutely. So what I want to say to you is I love you. And really we are at a time right now for you to wake up, for you to know that you are a light, an individual ray, that you are really an angel. We just need to drop away the misbeliefs about who we are and become that presence, that greatness, that power that you are. Everyone can access this. It's your birthright. You were born with this. And it's easy to do. Just what I would recommend, even if you can take 5 minutes a day to close your eyes and be still. And one little exercise that I love to share that works, we could just try it right now, is just close your eyes and then take your attention and put it into your heart. And imagine in your heart that there is a beautiful white rose that's luminous and glowing. And this white rose is so beautiful, and the petals are opening and opening and opening. And inside this rose, you'll see a key, a golden key. And this golden key is your key to unlock your mystical vision, your insight. So take that key, place it in your hand, and listen, because your key is going to give you a message from your soul. And close your hand now. We can put your key back in and open your eyes. So tell me, what did you get? What did your key say?
Well, I was still remembering what you just read about.
Beautiful.
Having that code that they have to use. So we are right now in Mindalia TV. We've been for very many years, informing our audience, our millions of viewers we have every month, and we are right now here at the Conscious Life Expo launching Mindalia TV for our English-speaking community.
Oh, fabulous! Congratulations!
Thank you, and we're so blessed to have you here today, Deirdre. So definitely, that's a message.
That is your message.
That's my
today.
message, and that's the key.
Your key.
Exactly.
Your key is accessing the access codes. You've been given the key today.
Exactly. For those of us who have kids, and you mentioned that you were 3 years old, 3.5 years old, and that tree spoke to you. What did you do after that happened to you? Did you go to your mom? Did you go to your siblings? Did you go to your friends?
There was a lot of dust. I heard my parents screaming. They thought my brother was in the tent, and they thought I was down by the tree, which the truck had run into. They saw me. They came running over. They picked us up. At the time, I was trying to communicate with them my story, and I couldn't because I didn't have the language. And I remember that I was thinking, this language that my parents speak is so slow and cumbersome. They need to learn my language because it's really fast. But over the days, I was able to share it with them, and they believed me. They absolutely believed me. And we just, I think the next time I had a vision, I was probably 4.5, but I always told my parents, and they were very supportive, so I'm very grateful for that.
Exactly. What would you suggest for families that have kids?
I would say listen to your children. I have 2 children. My daughter Leela is right here with me today. They're grown now, 24 and 18. But when they were little, they would come in and tell me things. I saw an angel, or Leela would say, oh, I saw Grandma in the garden, and she'd never met my mother. My mother had passed away, but she would describe her, and I said, oh yeah, that's your grandma. And my son too would know things and say things. So encourage your children. Don't close the lid, because that's what happens to us. We close that magical lid we have, we just keep it open. Listen to them, honor them, say, tell me more, introduce me to your friend that you see. Really honor your children and their gifts, because so many children are being born today with incredible gifts. Honor them, listen to them, and at the same time, always remind them that you're the parent.
I was going to ask just that same question. I have a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old right now.
Right.
So where's the limit? Where's the line? What is the line between spoiling them and allowing them to be themselves, according to your experience?
Absolutely. You must have boundaries with these children. I know my kids, they would run the roost, and I would say, I'm the mom. My daughter would say, no, I'm your mom. And I said, well, that was the last lifetime. In this life, I'm the mom. So you have to set boundaries, you have to have rules, because these kids are so expanded that they think, oh, I can fly, oh, I can jump off that cliff, and they can't. So we want to make sure they're safe and teach them the how to live in the container of this world, and that's really important to teach our children that.
Wow. Going back to your work, what's your next project?
Well, I now have a Facebook Live series I'm doing every Thursday.
Nice.
And this year I was told is the year of possibility, and that we are now living in the age of surprise. But the age of surprise is really our great age, angel of transformation, and the age of enlightenment is coming. And so we can use surprise to quicken our awakening. So I teach a series of steps that was given to me to be able to access this quickening for enlightenment. And I'm writing another book and traveling around, giving retreat. And I'm coming to Spain. Maybe I'll get to see you there.
Excellent, thank you. It will be a pleasure. Our entire team in Spain will be thrilled to be with you and to help you.
Well, I would love
Absolutely.
to. Okay, it's done. I really want to come see you while I'm there.
So I would like to finish this conversation with you, having our Mindalia TV viewers to receive from you a piece of advice. So what would that piece of advice be?
My advice today would be to trust and know that everything is all right. Despite what you might see in the world or what you experience, the kind of the chaos, the friction today, just know everything is as it should be, and that there is a great light birthing. There is a great consciousness that is birthing in millions of people. So we find each other like today, connect with each other, and know that everything is good. We can be peaceful, we can relax, take a deep breath. You don't have to carry the world on your shoulders.
Excellent. Again, this is Angel Ribo with Mindalia TV from the Conscious Life Expo. Thank you very much, Deirdre. It's been a pleasure to have you here.
Such an honor to be here with you. Thank you so much.